handle. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get packs. G's work looking name Shrek. With the money, with the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Have the beat like a horse.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Oakland attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Nate Eovaldi is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Elvis Andrus is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and maybe potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Matt Olson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 10 home runs and 23 driven in. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Chapman leads off first with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the AB on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it.
Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Now into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kike
Here's the pitch. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
batting second, not shortstop, Christian Arroyo.
Next to stand in is Christian Arroyo. Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Swing and a line drive. Kinder makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I know these guys are looking for way better results right now from Bobby Dahlbeck. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. 0-1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Mitch Moreland. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Eovaldi is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Moreland, base runner at first with 1 out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch, and a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. 289 is the average coming in. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Through for a hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Fouled away. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 1 and the Red Sox nothing. So now here is Alex Verdugo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Andrus has it, and there's 1 down now.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Bobby Dahlbeck is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Jed Lowry. The pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Arroyo's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. One gone for the A's here in the third. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Right side hit hard, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He in the bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chapman stands at first with 1 out. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up onto first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Michael Chavis.
First offering on its way, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Chavis is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Vasquez.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 5, Kike Hernandez.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. To deliver, here comes the first pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And it's off the green monster. The throw into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Hernandez at second with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Three and one now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He set the payoff pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count still. Ready with the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So stepping in is J.D. Martinez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Ball 1. Two now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Two and 2. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. The 3-2 lifted down the line in left. Payoff pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Chad Pinder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Stephen Piscotty.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Arroyo fields cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0 home.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 2-0 is up and hold to strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
1 out, bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Now the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Murphy has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. 2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, Jed Lowry, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Popped up. Devers into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for round number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a swinging bunt. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the
All right,
Red
Heidi,
Sox,
thank you.
the second baseman, Michael Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Michael Chavis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hey, 2-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good
Now
all
batting,
game long
catcher.
until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Chavis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is with changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Mike Fiers is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 50, Mike Fiers.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Christian Arroyo. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down the left field line and deep. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
One and 2. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Red Sox leave 1. It remains 1-0. Half of the sixth about to get started. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Now here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Verdugo backing up on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Matt Andriese takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinder.
Digging in next, Chad Pinder. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half, it's strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Laureano is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Amen about that, D-Roy. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Steven Piscotty is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's 0 for 4. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
Sean Murphy.
Next, it'll be Sean Murphy. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pinder, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Now the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, one away.
Up next,
so one gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West. You just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Base hit into right center. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One count and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty on his horse. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Three and 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Stepping up is Michael Chavis. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Dahlbeck over at second. Renfroe is over at first with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second, and Lowry will put this away for out number 2. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Straight back. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pinder is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
7th inning ready to roll, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Jed Lowry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Runners on the move for second as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Up next.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
1-0 the count. Ball 2 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Lowry on second. Chapman at first. One gone. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Ramon Laureano. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on the way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now the 2-0 home.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Phillips Valdez is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Swing and a line drive, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Into the box, Chad Pinder singled homer run in his last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch into center field, line drive, base hit, and not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-2. Yusmeiro Petit will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit. Leading off for the Red Sox.
Stepping in now, Christian Arroyo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Very high, 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Popped him up. Murphy over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Lowry's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The bat, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He's set, and the pitch. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch on its way. The 1-0. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, catcher, Sean Murphy.
So here is Sean Murphy. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrus. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 4 and the Red Sox 2. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Wendelken, 28 years old. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby
Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First pitch on its way. 0-1 count and the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
Now
that's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's in control, 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping out of the bullpen here.
A pause and the 0-2 fouled off.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, still down by a count of 4-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and up next the switch-hitting Stanford product Jed Lowry. Darwin's and Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Right side. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's going to be in plenty of time as Lowry is out at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Verdugo is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Olson is off of first with 2 away. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for Oakland, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Trevor Rosenthal comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 41, Trevor Rosenthal.
Ready now is Michael Chavis.
Leading
a
off
hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Michael Chavis.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next with the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
Stepping in once again is Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1 out, nobody on. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Athletics jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike Fiers gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Trevor Rosenthal wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Switching up my energy, my enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all taking in the street. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme. It still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth. Just the fingers crossed behind my back with a grand. I sin. I feel like a boss. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors.